Here we are again, y'all. Another long hair client. Y'all are about to watch me fight for my life against this thick ponytail. Look at how thick this is. I wish y'all could touch it. I say this every time, but I'm trying to show you how thick and heavy this ponytail is. It was insane. I think this is probably the most hair I've ever had in my chair at one time. So here we go. Y'all know the drill. And disclaimer, okay, I was not planning to film today. I did not do my hair and makeup. The fupa is fupa-ing. Just, don't let it distract you, okay? She came in and I was like, you know what? I should film this because this is going to look really beautiful at the end, but it is going to be a lot of work. So I threw my camera on and we got started. But please forgive me for not looking my top tier best, okay? So we shampooed. That took about 5 hours to rinse out all the shampoo out of that thick hair. Y'all know how it goes. It's a lot. But we got it done, and here I am combing it out and getting her prepared for her haircut. Yeah. So we started with her bangs. She showed me a picture of some really cute kind of wispy Sabrina Carpenter-esque bangs. And she said she's had them before, so she was not nervous about the upkeep and styling of them. So I decided just to start with that first because a lot of times I feel like the hair needs to just sort of get used to living in that position. So I like to do that first, get it all set so we know where we're at with that, and blow dry them in place so that for the rest of the appointment, not only is my client able to see herself with these new bangs and get comfortable with how she looks with them over the time of the appointment, but it also makes sure that the hair is just living in the exact place where I need them to stay. So we did that, and then here I am going with my razor. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, girl, what? The razor on all that thick curly hair? Yes. She needed some texture. This hair was so heavy that if I had just went in with some blunt lines with my scissors, I would be there all day long trying to texturize and thin that out later. So the razor is my favorite tool when I'm doing face framing because it keeps everything soft. We don't have any harsh lines, but it also takes out some weight. So it's going to give us those wispy, flirty, beautiful, sexy face framing pieces that we all love, especially when we blow dry. Now here we go. Y'all, I almost went and got a step stool for this because that is how long her hair is. It's past the chair. And it's so thick. Y'all about to watch me fight for my life with these long layers, honey. I like to use the round of the head as a way to over direct my layering when I'm doing a short to long layer like this, because we want to keep it connected but not too connected, if that makes sense. We want to preserve as much length as possible. So that's why I pull all of the hair over her head, and that helps me to preserve all that length in the bottom. And then we're just going to take pie sections all the way around. But y'all, this hair, I'm just glad I started doing yoga again because your girl was struggling. I feel like I was hit by a truck after I finished this appointment. I'm not going to lie. I had to do some extra stretches that night when I got home to repair myself and my body from what I just did. This is no joke. When people say, oh, you just do hair, all you do is sit around and do hair, y'all don't realize how physically demanding this job is. It is a lot on your back, your neck, your shoulders, and you try to stand in good body positioning to where you're not, your body's not all crooked and messed up, but sometimes you just got to get in there. So I'm gonna speed this up so y'all can really see what I'm doing. I wanted to show you the whole process because why not? But also I just wanted to post a longer video, so I'm gonna let y'all watch this and I'll come back in a second. All right, so we finished our layering, and now I'm going to go in and do her perimeter. I always have my clients tilt their head forward to expose that under layer of hair that you might miss if someone's looking straight on. Yes, that creates a small bit of a U in the back, but most people prefer that instead of just a straight across blunt line. So I have them tilt their head forward, and y'all, I'm literally sitting on the floor doing this. I could have had her stand up, yes, but we were already situated and comfortable, and I really wasn't taking that much off, so it didn't need to be like too precise. I just needed to trim off those dead ends that she wanted to preserve. So, okay, here's some magic. I know y'all have seen this. If you haven't, then you're probably not a hairdresser. But back in the day when I was coffee break, don't judge me. This required some caffeine, okay? Back in the day when I was a intern, and all I was doing was blow dries, and we had to bust a blow dry out in 5 minutes. This was our trick. We would take 2 blow dryers in one hand and blast the hell out of that hair. And I'm telling you, it works. It really does. It speeds up the process immensely. Here you will see that I realized that I had accidentally turned off one of the blow dryers, and I had just been flinging around 2 blow dryers by accident with one turned off. Stupid. So I turned that one on, and we really got to work. So this is how I like to rough dry the hair, because, okay, at first I was going to not do my traditional bouncy blowout, round brush blowout that y'all have seen me do a million times. I was like, you know what? She's got a lot of hair. This is going to break my back. Maybe I should just take it easy and just do a curling iron or something. But y'all know I can't help myself. I saw all this hair and I was like, I have to round brush it. I have to do my bouncy blowout because there's just no other way to style this hair that's going to do it justice. So here we are doing our sectioning. I always do this sectioning on every head whenever I'm doing this type of blowout. It's what works for me. So I do a horseshoe up top. We secure that with a clip. That bun is so thick. That's like one person's worth of hair right there, just in that top section. Then I go in and I do my ear to ear partings. So one side and then the other side down the ear. And then I part the back off just however many I need to do. So I think I do three with her hair. So we clip all that away. Sectioning is essential. When people ask me, how do I get my hair to look like this at home? I say, you got to use clips and section your hair. Otherwise, you're just going to get overwhelmed with the hair and you're going to give up and you're going to just get frustrated. If you clip everything away, you can feel organized. You know exactly what section you're working on. You're not grabbing hair from another section by accident and getting all lost in the sauce. So get you some clips. They're cheap on Amazon. These are my favorite. They came off Amazon. They're super affordable. You get a lot of them. They're really cute and they hold the hair really well. So here we go, y'all. Here goes the round brush blowout of your dreams. Okay, so I always start in the back. And you see how I am making sure I'm smoothing everything, but also curling those ends under. And this is just how I go. Y'all have seen this a million times. If you've seen any of my content, you know what this blow dry looks like. But it serves every single time. So I can't say no to it, even though it can be exhausting. So you're going to watch me do this section by section, and then I'm going to pin curl each section into place. Y'all enjoy, and I'll be back. All right, so we have finished round brushing. Everything is set in place with their clips, and now I'm taking a dry texture spray, not a hairspray, but a dry texture spray to add a little bit of grit to the hair. It sort of gives you that second day hair feel when your hair is at its best. It's not super clean, but it's still got some hold to it. And I'm going to take down every section, and because of just how much hair my client has, I'm going to go through each section and use my thinning shears to take out just a little bit of weight on her ends. That way that she can style her hair without it feeling like it weighs 500 pounds. You know, we took a lot of weight out with her layering, but it's still just so thick. So I'm going in and I really just go on that bottom third and take out some weight there with my thinning shears, and then sometimes I'll snip a little bit in the interior just to kind of loosen up some of that hair as well. But it really does make a difference in how the hair falls. So if you feel like you have layers that just don't really do a whole lot, you might just need the ends to be thinned out just a little bit, because you just might be one of those lucky people that has 20,000 pounds of hair on their head. So yeah, I'm going to do that for pretty much every section on her head as I undo these beautiful pin curls. And this is probably one of the most satisfying parts of the process for me. I love taking down the hair and seeing all my hard work pay off. You get that beautiful curl on the ends, but everything's nice and smooth. And she's going to have a little bit of volume up the top and the roots. She's going to look stunning. She even said, she was like, I feel like Dolly Parton. And y'all know that made my little Texas girl's heart smile. So we gave her a little Dolly Parton. I said, well, you know, I am from Texas, so the bigger the hair, the closer to Jesus, baby. That's what they say. We like big hair out there, and I like to think I have brought that trend over to Vegas. So here we are. This is what I mean when I take a little bit out of the interior, just kind of making some snips in there. Nothing drastic. Y'all, she has so much hair, she won't even notice that I even did that. With someone with more fine hair textured and thinner hair, I wouldn't do that because it would create a lot of frizz and just unevenness for them in the interior. But for her, she can handle it. So I'm gonna soften up all this face framing, again taking my thinning shears and just running them through a couple times, nothing crazy. And I'm also making sure those side pieces on her fringe blend in with her face framing as well. And we're just going to finish her up. She's about to look stunning. This section was so thick I had to split it. Like, what the hell? She has so much hair. So we're going to finish her up, and she's going to look like a freaking supermodel. All right, and here we are with our final spray down with our dry texture spray. At this point, if you're a hairspray girly, you could use hairspray here just to give you a little extra hold. I just don't like the feel of hairspray, hardly ever. So I like the dry texture spray. And here we go for the big reveal. Y'all, like, the video just doesn't do it justice. I'm going to show you some clips at the end so y'all can really see it in good lighting, but she just looks so freaking beautiful. Like, I can't even stand it. I wish I had this much hair. Look at her. She looks like a freaking supermodel, Victoria's Secret catalog. I just can't. If I could put it on my head, I would. All right, y'all have a good day.